Hey everybody, welcome to this A2 English listening practice video. So today I'm going to talk about motivation. This is a useful topic because we all need motivation to do things in our lives. First, let's talk about motivation in general. If we have motivation, this means that we have a desire to do something. If we like this, then it's much harder to actually accomplish things. Most of us feel motivated at times but unmotivated at other times. This is perfectly normal. There are certain days when you don't feel like doing much. You might be tired, in a bad mood, or just uninterested. I sometimes feel this way when I have to do certain things. For example, I might not be super motivated to work or to do my language learning for the day. I think we all have times when we are more and less motivated to do things. So let's talk about some ways we can get motivated. I think the most important thing we need to do to find our motivation is to set long-term goals. These goals are things that you really want to accomplish. They can be personal goals or professional goals. Once you have these goals in mind, you can create a plan to reach these goals. Some people make very detailed plans, and some people are a little more flexible with their plans. In my option, it's good to set short-term goals that will help you reach your long-term goals. And more importantly, all these goals should be time-specific. For example, I could make my long-term goal to become fluent in French in 2 years. And then maybe I could make a short-term goal for 6 months, 1 year, and a year and a half from now that will help me reach that 2 years goal. If you set specific deadline for your goals, it can help motivate you because you can see the finish line. Another thing that can help motivate you into imagine yourself in the future after you already complete your goal. For example, if you have the goal to speak English fluently, imagine yourself in the future speaking English fluently. Imagine what that will feel like and imagine the satisfaction it will give you. I think that it motivates me a lot. Sometimes when I'm going something, I think why I'm doing this, what's the point? But I imagine how it will feel when I accomplish my goals in my future, that this help me continue. Another way you can increase your motivation is by finding the right place and time to do your ask. Personally, I feel more motivated to work in certain space in my apartment, and I feel less motivated in other space. It's pretty interesting actually. Also, I feel really motivated to work or study when I go to cafes. When I'm surrounded up by other people who are working or reading. It motivates me to do. Also, it's important to identify the time of day when you feel most motivated. You should use this time, but but to accomplish as much as thus it's important to plan your day so that you can take advantage of this time. In general, I know the house when I'm motivated to work and when I'm usually tired, so I plan my day with this in mind. One last thing that can also motivate you is feeding a role model. A role model is someone who you look to for inspiration. Basically, it's good to find the role model who has already accomplished what you are trying to accomplish. For example, if you want to move up in your career, you can find a role model who has already reached a high level in your industry. You can learn from their success and you can follow in their footsteps. ABC. Having a role model can motivate you to work hard and not give up. Alright, now I'm going to ask some question about today's video to see how well you understood. 1. What type of goal should we set? 2. What's one place where I feel motivated to work or study? What's a role model?